Right, so let's get into it. Last week we had the following pairs. So starting off with KJPY, we had the retest. We didn't really have any move, and Alex took two trades on KJPY, which is crazy because he lost both of them. I didn't trade KJPY. I'm gonna get into what I traded last week in just a few moments. But you can see it's a good trade anyways, because we at the potential lower high, we had kind of like a bearish engulfing. The same week now, last week we had the pullback in a sense. So that was something to consider, like taking a trade on Thursday and being like, okay, this can have the move. No, like that just doesn't make any sense. Because how high is the likelihood that yeah, it's just look at the weekly time frame. It's as simple as it gets, really. Like how high is the likelihood that this weekly time frame, because on Thursday we've been around here as well. The candlestick has been here as well. How high is the likelihood that just in like 1 or 2 days, like on Thursday and Friday, the last 2 days of the week, we're gonna have a move to here? Like the likelihood is just not there. Um, yeah. And so the likelihood that we're gonna close right here, create another wick, retesting this one, getting a better entry and not getting wicked out, and then having the entry signal, on the lower time frames, and then having the move next week, that would be much more likely to happen because just look at this. Like we are now going to probably open, retest this, and have the move to the downside because we had 1 week of a retest and maybe 1 week of a bullshit around, but it's more likely that we're gonna have to push next week rather than last week. So taking two trades last week on the same pair is kind of like I don't know why he did it. But yeah, that's kind of like the thing with mentorship. No mentor is perfect. You have to figure it out yourself, and you have to take absolute responsibility uh, for your actions, really. So in mentorship doesn't matter. You have to make decisions for yourself and stick to your plan to yourself for yourself. My plan is just to take one trade per week max, and I stuck to that plan, even though my mentor taught me this and he punished his own plan. Okay, so leadership starts with yourself, not blaming anybody else. Now I lost the trade that I took, but I don't blame anybody for it. I blame myself for it. So that's literally everything it is. Now the 4 hour time frame on KGPY, does it look like it's ready next week? So daily looks good. We kind of like have a potential head and shoulders. And the 4 hour time frame is currently yeah, it's also bullish. So we only have daily and weekly in sync, which is okay. But I would say yeah, it's gonna have like a proper pullback again and then shift the structure, and then I would say we could keep this on our watch list actually. So yeah, this is not this is still it. Yeah. Kichibuai, I'm gonna keep that on my watch list. Now, NZD-USD is a perfect example. Is a trade where we said, okay, last week, because we had many trades in the past, or we had trades in the past on NZD. Wait 1 second. Where is it? We had trades in the past where we have been like, okay, whenever we reach like a support level, there's a high likelihood that we're going to reject, retest, and have push from there, even though we have every single time frame in the complete opposite. It happened here. I think Alex took a trade right here. I didn't trade this because I'm sticking to my plan, but the same thing happened here again. He basically predicted that the market is going to have a move this week. So as you can see, we started off on the 20th and it had to move on the 20th already. So it's kind of crazy. Had a push, could have been a good buy, but you're not in sync with any time frame, but it's like just cool to see that, like that prediction. And it's cool, yeah. So yeah, this market is probably gone, I think. Entity USD right now is still bearish on a weekly time frame. Does it still have potential to have larger pullback? Yeah, sure it does. Because the first structure point or level of resistance is right here. And when you can look on a daily time frame, we now shifted to bullish structure. So we have been bearish, 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 and now close above the latest lower high. Now we are bullish at a higher low, and now what we could do is wait for retest right at this level of support or area of interest, if you want to call it that, or yeah, support and resistance, whatever, and take another buy, right? That would be something that we could do until that level of structure, but we don't have so much space anymore. But so this could be day trade. So if you want to be risky with it, then you could take this day trade. It's just continuing the pullback on the overall weekly time frame to have another sell then. So that's as simple as it gets. Um, yeah, but it's a good sign and indication that this market is potentially reversing and it's a good counter trend trade. But I don't know if I want to consider that because I want to stick to better trades, honestly. I want to stick only to weekly daily bearish, weekly daily 4 hour bearish, and a head and shoulders 4 hour EMA. That's the perfect setup. But you want to get psychological level at area of interest, everything. So I want to be like a really textbook trader. Okay, that's the kind of thing that I want to have. This is not textbook. So I want to drop this to the bottom. I'm not looking for quick money, bro. I look for good trades, and that's it. That is it. So, Euro JP, I'm not hoping for anything. I don't give a shit. Okay, I stick to my plan. Euro JPY weekly time frame is currently, as you can see, higher, lower high, lower low, lower high. Now the higher high, lower high. So bearish. Yeah, we still bearish, right? Bearish, weekly bearish. Daily is yeah, we close above now, close below, bearish, 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 bullish. So the daily is bullish and the 4 hours bullish. It's kind of weird market, to be honest. So we have another day trade. Oh, bullish. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. Like it just looks all over the place. Like looks like the weekly is fucking around. The daily is kind of, yeah, I don't know. Don't want to trade this, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of this. So AUD CHF last week we took this trade. Okay. As you can see, it has been a good trade. We had a lot of conferences that ticked off. We had this kind of like potential head and shoulders, whatever, area of interest, psychological level. Retested it twice on a um, weekly area of interest, and we took the sell right here. It didn't work out, but it's okay. We are gonna keep going, and that's it. We had the shift of structure on a 4 hour. We wanted to take the trade right here for a nice 4 to 1, but it didn't work out, and that's okay. Okay, 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 okay. However, the daily, yeah, the daily looks kind of shit, to be honest. Even though it is bearish. Yeah, I don't know. But it came back to an area of interest. It didn't respect the area of interest. That's fine. Like you can't do anything about it. Like if it's not respecting the area of interest, it's like you trying to surf a wave that has a lot of potential, or you see like a lot of wind coming up, but then all of a sudden the wind isn't strong enough to produce the wave. But you paddled all your way, you prepared yourself, you got ready, and the wind was not strong enough to produce a good wave to ride for you. And that's exactly what happened here as well. Um, you saw the wind, you looked at the history, you looked at the previous waves, and you could see that the waves had a high likelihood to carry you further. Had now the same in the opposite, they had high likelihood of push you in one way or the other. No, it doesn't matter if you go south or east. They always had a high likelihood. So to be a good ride for you. But no, this time, yeah, it just happened. Like the wave seemed good, but at the end of the day, the wave just broke very early, and you couldn't do anything about it. So you just have to take the loss and stay in the game, right? Just stay where you are, stay at the same level, wait for another rebound, and wait for the next wind to come, and take the next wind until it works. And so right now, the weekly time frame is bullish again. I don't want to trade anything with the weekly being like that, honestly. So I'm gonna put this to the bottom. Now, okay, USD CAD. This is DGen trade. I don't want to trade this, honestly. I'm not a big fan of this. No thanks. I'm just like sorting this shit out. I'm not a big fan of these counter trend pairs. Um, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. So let me continue. Now we got GBP NZD. It looks better already because, as you can see, the weekly time frame has its pullback, had a 1 week of bullshit around, and had kind of like a wick rejection. The daily time frame has signs of daily rejection as well, which is cool from this level, and it looks like it could be ready to go in a few days. Forward time frame, similar, actually broke the bearish structure, so we're now bullish, as you can see, which is good, which is very good, very good. Oh no, did we actually break this bearish structure? So if you would count this as an elbow, this is bullish. But if we wouldn't count this as an elbow, this is still bearish. So we wait for a close above right here. So break, retest, and then buy. I would say it's the right approach because we had a higher low, high. Yeah, looks good. So the daily is bullish already, but we need to wait for 4 hours as well. So let me just boom, 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 boom. So we get this. All right. GBP NZD. Perfect. Now let's move on. Euro AUD is the weekly time frame. Euro AUD weekly time frame. Uh, Weekly time frame on Euro AUD. I don't know. Weekly time frame having the pullback. Bullish. Daily time frame head and shoulders. Question mark. No. Doesn't look very good, to be honest. Not a big fan of this. Wait, did we just pull GBP NZD to the bottom? We have to keep it at the top. Fuck. Okay. AUD JPY weekly time frame. Right now we have a bullish bearish retest, and no, we're bullish, right? Fuck. Dude, this is so fucking confusing. Bullish. Weekly bullish. Daily is fuck, man. What the fuck? Okay, so this is, if you wouldn't count this as an elbow, this would be bearish. 4 is bullish all over the place. I don't want this. GBP CAT weekly time frame. Now this looks different. This looks different. So GBP CAT currently on the weekly time frame, we having a pullback, a large pullback, and we would drag this out to the right, this out to the head and shoulders. Didn't respect it. Oh my God, we had a perfect trade here, back here. Oh my God, I remember. I remember you, babe. Okay, 4 hour time frame. Well, this is just nowhere. This is in the middle of the fucking moon right now. No. USD JPY weekly time frame having a little bit of pullback. Looks similar to GBP NZD actually, but it looks very not clean. I don't know, like it just doesn't look good for me. Weekly, daily, 4 hour. Like this is just like I don't know what are you trying to tell me? I don't know. This is bearish, the weekly is bullish, this is bearish, this is just consolidating. Doesn't look anywhere where I want it. NZD we are bearish, higher low, higher high, higher low, bullish. So we bullish, having a pullback, having a push from the bullish structure. What the fuck? Now we are also at this level of daily area of interest, so you don't want to buy here. Man, this is fucked. We have an area of interest on a daily right here as well. It looks fucked, man. Okay, so I think, oh man, this is just, nah, bro. Like, it's just too in between right here. Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, man, I worked out my chest, and it feels like my chest is fucking. Oh my God. First time I had a workout in a while yesterday. I had like biceps workout on Thursday, and now yesterday I had chest and shoulders, bro. Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. Oh, man, I'm looking forward to my meal today. It's gonna be really good. Oh, okay. Now, Euro USD. Okay. Weekly time frame. Let me actually drink my green tea right here. How do you like it, Sva? How do you like your expert on your favorite trading show? Ugh. Wow. Okay. Euro USD is currently having the pullback. Now, weekly time frame. Yeah, it's probably gonna have more of a, you know what I mean? So this is probably gonna happen more than rather than just boom, straight up. So yeah, we will wait for this. It's a good visual representation, right? So AUD cat. Oh my God. This is fucking nowhere, bro. Broski. Weekly time frame is bullish though, so we could buy, right? I mean, bro, this looks so clean. This trend looks so clean. The 3 time frames bullish. Fuck it, dude. Let's just buy this, right? I mean, do we have any EMA? Bro, we even have it coming back to the EMA potentially. So wait for retest to then buy. But this is also like, dude, we have the next level right here. So what would happen is if we would buy right here, we will go, man, we're fucked, dude. Like this doesn't make any sense. Waiting for a retest, maybe? I don't know, man. How do I trade this market, bro? Yeah, down here maybe. I don't know. Maybe like this like, short thing like that could make sense if it comes back here and trade until there. Would make sense, right? I don't know. Like, does it make sense? Because we have like engulfing candlestick right here. shift of structure, but we don't need a shift of structure because we are trending up, man. Like, just look at it. Just fucking look at this. We don't need to shift of structure. Like we are trending up all the time. So it's like, but then it's also like the logic of, bro, if you're at the highest point, why would you buy right here? Wait for a pullback. That's the rule that we forgot the last 5 minutes. Sorry, I just wasted 5 minutes of you guys' time. Entity cat is right now is entity cat, entity cat, entity cat, entity cat, entity cat. No, entity cat, entity cat. Okay. Weekly time frame. Okay. Entity cat. Wait a second. Did I forget to put something up to the top? No, I don't think, right? Oh, yeah. All these marks are ready. They looked ready for some reason, but now that I have a closer look, doesn't look ready. Entity cat, highest points. Yeah, just to know. This is so easy, bro. So easy, man. Your GBP is right now having to pull back. Probably gonna have a doji next week on a weekly time frame, daily time frame as well, forward time frame as well. Not interested. Okay. No thanks, no thanks. GBP CHF had to pull back. It looked like it broke out, but now it's doing the complete fucking opposite. It's doing absolutely motherfucking nothing. Man, what the fuck is this pair doing? Euro NZD, but this is why we stay out of the market. Okay, like, bro, we avoided so many losses probably. There's probably going to be so many traders out there they're like, okay, no, I don't want to enforce a competitive mindset now. I don't want to talk about other people. We are creating our own system. Okay. What? Okay, Euro NZD is right now on a weekly time frame. It is having a pullback, daily time frames, but dude, this looks like shit. There's literally no market out there this week. AUD USD is bro, when you've been trading for 6 months or for a year or for 1.5 years like myself, bro, you don't like you have to make it happen. Like it's so fucking undeniable that you're not gonna win. Like at some point you're gonna be like, this is like my job. And it takes you 1, 2, 3 hours per week, and your leverage is so high. I don't fucking get why people are doing this. Honestly, it is so fucking easy. It's fucking mind blowing. The only thing that you have to figure out is to how to set an alarm on your phone and not getting distracted and not being too lazy to do it. It's as simple as it gets. So that comes from a person who's still up in percentage on his accounts and is probably going to make it happen. And is overall on a positive risk, on a positive percentage outcome. Okay. So weekly pullback, daily pullback, yeah, it's just a no. USD CHF right now has the weekly pullback. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. It has a pullback. We could counter trend sell this, but no thanks. GBP USD as the pullback, and now we are kind of like approaching this last level of structure. The daily time frame is the bullish, so everything's bullish right here, and we don't want to buy. I don't want to buy here, man. Like it doesn't make any sense. Why would we buy at that level of resistance? Okay, so just no GBP weekly time frame. So lower high, high, low, high, low, lower, low, high, high, low. Oh, weekly time frame. Oh, daily time frame. Oh. So I'm looking for a break and retest until right here. Now, how many pips is that? I hope it's below 40. No, it is 69. So we are fucked, my people. We are absolutely motherfucking fucked. Is that even a word? I don't fucking know. Could I shift it to here? No. It's still 60 pips. 40 pips. I will count this still. Don't give a fuck. Okay, so you know what? Fuck this market, bro. Because right now we're retesting this one, then for our time frame. Ah, daily time frame. Yeah, most likely it's gonna have like maybe a rejection right here because it's a very strong level of resistance. And look at daily, we have a structure point right here. Would be stupid to not mark this off because we have just very strong indications of price going up and down right here. I could also mark this off as a 4. I have area of interest if I wanted to. Like, doesn't fucking matter. So I'm just gonna keep that. Also weekly time frame. Yeah, it's not there, but yeah, bro, like the daily. I have to mark off the daily. That's non-negotiable. So yeah, the daily is but this doesn't make sense. This is not an elbow, bro. Yeah, this is just not fuck this. So we have two markets this week, okay? Bitcoin, what's Bitcoin doing actually? I'm just kind of curious. Um, is it 104,000? Some people say it's going to 300,000. Just met a person in McDonald's. Okay, it's kind of weird source, I know, you know. She had very white teeth though, so I don't know if I can trust her. People with white teeth, they have money normally. Yeah, Bitcoin not doing anything. Dogecoin not doing anything really. Uh, I don't know. This is just yeah, it's just some crypto coin. I don't know. Like I'm not even thinking about that because that's more for long-term investments and stuff. That's something that when you have money, that's when you're getting into Bitcoin when you have money. So then we're not doing this. That's not the stage that we're at right now. Okay, so two markets this week. First of KJPY. I avoided two losses in a sense, but we're having more signs of rejections now, weekly time frame. It's kind of like doing the reverse and the opposite of what we had right here when we had this amazing win. And this setting up potentially good trade, right? It's kind of like retesting everything. EMA, it's lining up for the EMA and everything. So yeah, just waiting for a break and for a retest and then sell. Waiting for the weekly wick wick, and then we can sell this bad boy. Now we have GBP and ZD. Now, as you can see, we are having a sign of rejection at this structure point. Now, the daily time frame is even more at the structure point, so it's also having a structure point. However, we have to wait for a break and retest here to have all three time frames in sync because we only have the weekly and the daily. In sync, but when we wait for a break and retest, we not only retest this for our area of interest, but we also would likely more, or we could actually buy right here as well. You know what? Because yeah, like we could also buy here or whatever. Yeah, like here. Because dude, just like yeah, maybe here. I don't know. Like, what's the best solution? Waiting for it right here. This is the last structure point on the 4R, and this will give us a good indication. But obviously, so if it comes back, because obviously the weekly time frame has to have a wick, so the wick could be that. the wick, when we create the wick to the downside before we go up, this could be the retest, right? On a 4 hour. And this would perfectly retest this level of structure. And then I would just wait for it to come back with the EMA and everything. Obviously, the EMA is not perfect aligned with it, with everything, but I don't give a shit. See. I'm gonna fucking buy this shit. Oh. And I just had to figure out like, oh, yeah, what's the area of interest? That we're not in any area of interest really, right? Let me just have a look again. Yeah, it would probably be smarter to just wait a couple of days until it creates a new structure point. Then and then we take the buy, because right now it just would reject, and it yeah, it's kind of risky, but kind of like buying into it. So waiting for the daily. Wait for daily to yeah. So we did this last week, right? Watch weekly time frame. We did this last week. So now watch wait for daily to break and retest of support resistance. Okay. Yeah. This is it. Pretty bullish, daily bullish, and yeah, for bullish. Okay. Because it is at no area of s- Yep, this is it. It's very simple, very straightforward. Let me know what you think about this. I think it makes a lot of sense. We have a lot of markets that don't make sense, but it's part of the game. Staying patient, staying humble, staying consistent.